Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Minecraft. Well, you may be asking yourself, where in the world am I? This certainly isn't the Ocean Monument. We are far too high up for that. And I do say unto you, lo and behold. I did go to the Ocean Monument, and it was broken. Well, I guess that, lava sets gates on fire now. But that means that my little farm here is broken for the time being. I'm not sure if I could just set them one square higher. I might try that and see if it works out for me. So after a while, I finally fixed up the monument. Yep, it is all better now. And I was looking up some other videos about other Guardian farms, and they said that if you go about 110 blocks up above, then the Guardians that are spawning beneath the roof that don't have sky access are pretty much the only ones spawning. Of course, you can see some of the Guardians are still spawning elsewhere outside of the Ocean Monument. That's probably because the little farm that I've built is not the most efficient. And I'm up well above 110 blocks from where the other Guardians are dying. But you can see most of the Guardians have disappeared from sight. And then every once in a while some will spawn. And then after they pew a few times, poof, they disappear. Yeah. So now I can actually collect up prismarine crystals and shards. I've made a few sea lanterns while I was here. Not many, of course, but a few. And you can see I'm very low on rockets. It took me a long time to get this platform built, and until I was able to get it kind of built, I was just kind of flying around aiming at a 2x2 square right here in the middle on top of a nerd pole. So that was super exciting. We're going to jump off. Plop. And we'll come down and check on the farm. See how it's going. Yeah. So we can see that there are guardians spawning in here. They are dropping their goodies down here. Still, the fence gates are not catching on fire. Even the ones that are close to the corners of the hole there. And they shouldn't be able to see me, even though I can see them perfectly well, being burned up and dying. So there was 17 crystals in here when I first flew up to, or when I last flew up to the top platform. Now there's 38. Then of course we have shards coming in like crazy. There's actually more shards that get dropped than crystals, clearly. So that's a little bit problematic, but it's nothing that I need to worry too much about. Of course, this is just what we carved out of this place. And then I have a few extra odds and ends that I've left behind. Leave these ink sacs here. Alright, and the rest of this should be fine. I do have prismarine shards up here, but it's okay. I'm not going to try to worry about it too much. Alright. So yeah, that's what I have been up to most of today. Yeah, I was definitely doing some other farming. Lots of different things.
Great. Oh, boys. Feels good. This feels like a nice one. This feels like the kind of map we want right now. I think we can put a ballista here to just block this off for now.
Ah yes, the sugarcane farm has been working just fine. I haven't even checked my iron stores, but I was AFK fishing for a long time, trying to get a mending book and possibly a silk touch, but no luck so far. Which is a big shame. I was hoping that I would be able to get that done. Alright. Now we're all restocked on rockets. I actually could trade a bunch of emeralds with the paper tradesman, but as you can also see, we lost some villagers at random. I'm really not sure what happened. We had a librarian and a cartographer that we lost, and we also had a fisherman. No, a fisherman in here that we lost. Then I brought a fisherman up here to go in this area. I dropped him off in this area, and then when I came back up here, boom, here he is. Fletcher. There we go, fisherman, hanging out over here with the Fletcher. So, there's that. The Fletcher has a better string trade, so I'll have to keep that in mind, but yeah. All in all, I am not impressed in the least. Oh, I almost forgot to check the irons. Yeah, we got over a stack in each one. Almost 2 stacks in that second one. Total of about 3 stacks. So that's pretty good. I did some work off camera over here as well. After I was done setting up the skeleton farm thing. Man, fixing that guardian farm actually took me quite a bit longer than I was hoping that it would. Of course, I knew it was going to take time because I remember how long it took me to build it. It was 2 whole episodes. Yeah, I had about a dozen pieces missing fence gates from the front. Oh no. That's not good. I imagine that has something to do with the top of the wood there, because all these back areas seem to be well lit and working just fine. I think what I probably need to do is dig up into the top and put some lights in up here so that this isn't spawnable anymore. Alternatively, I could line the top of that with slabs. Alright, that's not too bad for right now. I guess what I would like to do also is to put some redstone lamps over there. Not gonna line up with this by any means. Makes it a little bit weird for me, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure something out. I think... Okay, so this copper chain is going to have to continue on through here if I want to carry items to a storage place. Unfortunately, it can't carry on through here because this redstone will mess it up. It can't go underneath because these bedrock messes it up. So that's definitely something I'm going to have to think about. It's possible too that I could put an item elevator somewhere like here, go up a ways, and then go over after that. And I could do similar with the skeleton farm as well. I've been thinking about this. I don't like it. Y'all probably don't like it either. And I think what I'm going to have to do instead of the setup that I have right now is... we know where they're coming through at, so I think what I need to do is pipe the actual skeletons over to me. Right, so they're spawning over there. They go down the little water pipe over this direction. And by over here, they're already outside of the detection area for the... Man, one of these days I'll figure out how to talk. They'll be outside of the area of the spawner so that more can continue to spawn. So I think if I dig down somewhere around here, but I want to be at this level, right? So that I make sure that they're still spawning. I want to be this close to the spawner, at least. Let's see. Oh no. Okay. This will at least slow down their spawns for right now. Yeah, 1559. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bring them up out of the area that they're in. If you already know how I'm going to try to do it, congratulations. If you don't know, that's okay. That's what I thought. Okay. So, the way I'm going to try to do this is, let me think about this. I'm gonna need them to sort of go into a tube, right? So I need them to stop here. And then while they jump, I need them to get into a water source that sits about here. So if I take this sign, put it there. That shouldn't block anything. Then we can put this sign here. We can put the water bucket here. For the time being, that should just encourage them along. No. It is doing what I want it to do, but it's not quite exactly just yet. Okay, so they might need this to be open. I'm not sure. Might have to do that for right now. So this might end up being a little bit tedious running back and forth for water. And I need to make some more signs. Okay. Alright. Nobody back there, nobody up here. That's good. We're gonna need these to be closed off for sure. Right, I want a sign there. And we are going to want a water source up here, but I need to block this off first. Okay. Yep. It's got to be blocked, so that's a solid source. We've got this here. And we just have to do that every other one. I'm gonna need at least 3 more signs. Alright, yeah, we are still picking up some items. I don't think that we can throw them through the corner. Oh, we can. And some of the good old experience points as well. None of the skeletons are coming down, which is nice. So I could just stand here, where I'm guaranteed that they won't see me. They'll continuously spawn. They should, once they're out of that area and over into here, just continuously spawn over there without me having to kill them. And then since they can't see me around this corner, they'll just continuously stack up in there. Eventually there will be more than 25 and they'll just die automatically as they go. And I can collect up bones and some other stuff. It's pretty apparent to me that I'm going to have to set up a couple of different collection chests down there, because I won't be able to just filter bones through unless I actually install an official filter on the hopper that's pointed into that original chest. So yeah, they can't see me from here. I'm a little bit worried though. I feel like if I went AFK here, it might cause some trouble. And I don't want that to be the case. Aha! So the XP kind of sits on top of the signs or whatever sometimes. A lot of it floats down to the end. But some of it just hangs out there. I just picked up 3 bones that time, that's not too bad. But yeah, there's some fixes for the farms that I've had to do today. Those kind of like chores, you know? See how this guy's aiming at me right here? I'm worried that he's going to be able to shoot me if I AFK right here. I think I'll AFK back here instead. Gather up some bones, maybe a few other things, but mostly bones, yeah. And I will have to figure out a filter so that I can filter out the bows and the boots and all that kind of stuff that they drop as well. And just focus on collecting bones from them. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode today. It was kind of back and forth, willy-nilly mishmash nonsense, but I hope it wasn't too bad. So if you want to catch that next episode, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.